Did another trip to the hardware store this morning and got some trays to go inside the baskets under these plants. So I think they're looking really nice. Put the smaller one near the window so that it will grow. Still need a coffee table. It's proving to be the trickiest piece of furniture to find. Jess and I are out for a walk along the brook at the back of the apartment. Oh, he ran away. Can you see the lizard? There he is. Go, Jess. It looks like a Flintstones treadmill. This is such a funny little playground, isn't it? It looks sort of like it's supposed to be outdoor gym equipment, but it's all miniature. I reckon this is the kids' version. We should see if we can find an adult's version. So we found ways to practice some skills. Yay, pull over on this smaller equipment. Well done. Okay, so had a couple of hours of cleaning since we got back from the outdoor gym, which was a little bit disappointing, but we made the most of it, and I'm about to sit down and write a sales proposal. So a week ago I was sitting here writing a little pack, putting a case together for progressive implementation of a new operating model for a training team. And I actually put the case together as to how getting in some expertise and capacity to accelerate implementation, i.e. me to help, would help de-risk work on a big project that's going on, as well as position them at the end of their big project to continue with implementation. And I outlined a series of things that I could help them with. So of course I have done one strategic workshop with this particular team about 6 to 7, maybe 8 weeks ago. They have gotten good senior level support. However, there's nervousness about the pace of change given how much the team has going on. So the team leader is very keen to engage me to help, but needs a little assistance with the way I write this proposal up to actually get the work over the line and get some budget, because he doesn't have his own budget. So we spoke about a solution for my involvement, which was MVP, or minimum viable product, and trying to link it into shorter chunks of work. So framing up some chunks of work which could be done in 2-week timeframes, almost like an agile sprint, and whilst a budget could be secured for the whole piece of work, that we just do like a mini approval for chunks in 2-week blocks, and some of it maybe the L&D team themselves could do rather than me. So we framed up 2 key tasks. The first one is to use the operating model canvas I've delivered to do a gap analysis. They're making a lot of progress with shifts in learning methods, but in terms of is everything in this operating model aligned and pulling them in the right direction towards delivering the value proposition they're trying to deliver? Well, they're not sure. So I'd go in and do a gap analysis against sort of future state as well as the work they're doing at the moment to say, is it heading properly towards the future state? And then probably each of these bits and pieces would be a separate chunk of activity in itself. Definitely they want me to do some work on their capability plan for their learning and development team and the mindset piece, but some of these they might be able to handle themselves. For instance, the technology stack work they might do internally. The tricky bit in terms of value is that they use an activity-based funding model. So I need to try to translate some of the benefits of this stuff into things like, efficiency of activities, improved performance of activities, decreased time out of the workplace. So I'll have a crack at it, but I think the team leader is going to have to finesse it into their language and the kind of metrics they use to get it over the line. Well, the fairy lights are working. I'm enjoying a quiet moment on the balcony with Bella in my lap. I can't see these ones, but they are all on. I'm looking forward to getting our furniture hopefully be delivered this week. There's a big 2-seater round cane chair we're going to put here, and I'll probably move the egg chair and put a table over here. It'll be a really nice place to hang out. The sky's pretty tonight. I love this spot.